a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you was talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. And I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. It's a family, the basketball team, you playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him off the set.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
As long as I could push you back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Hart.
Six-point game. We're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Moutier out there with Harris, and it's Chandler in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Freak, following the basket by Kenneth Fareed. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Freak, and the Hawks getting another basket right there. Now, Moutier, he had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Yeah, me. Yeah. Nothing, just came from the pool with my nephews and nieces. What you doing?
Lets the three fly. Denver gets it back. Here's Fareed. And stolen by Horford. And now a look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. Fourth, Emmanuel Moutier.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. It takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Now here's Freak. 8 points his last outing.
Check out the stats for Freak. He has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. There have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Second free throw, no good.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Now here's Moutier. Following the miss by Freak. Harris misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Freak kicks to Horford. And there's the feed to T. Just 5 to shoot. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. Here's Moutier. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
he struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediately. And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount.
And we've reached halftime in this one. No. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Changes. Splitters checked in for Reed. Goudlock comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Curry subbed in for Moutier. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Mike Muscala is checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Cephalosha. And Freak subbed in for Craig. On the court for Atlanta, Freak in at point guard. Muscala is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Teague in at the 2.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. The Nuggets with another miss. The Hawks trail by 6. And a wide open look for Freak. Off target from outside. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their working out space for themselves under the glass, and guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
The Nuggets have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The first one falls. Nurkic checked in for LeVert. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Jeff Teague. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Hawks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Shoots from the corner. Good as the jump shot falls. Freak's got 11 points. The Nuggets leading by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Splitter. Bazemore grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And the shot is good.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Martin passes to Nurkic. With his first shot attempt, and the foul on Mike Scott. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. Moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Gary Harris is checked in for Will Barton. Goudlock gets the bucket.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
The Hawks trail by 5. Scott with a screen on Curry. They set the pick. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Puts up a 3. Atlanta gets it back. Bazemore dishes to Freak. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
The champion sits statistically in the NBA right now. First in free throw shooting. First and second chance points. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And you look at their ranking, tops in free throw percentage. I think it speaks to their focus and discipline as a team. They look to capitalize on every mistake.
Harris outside. Pass to Splitter. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Nurkic. And the shot falls short this time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
1:02 left to play in the third. Now here's Freak. T right on him. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Muscala.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Nurkic kicks to Curry. Inside. Now what? The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They got to bring the double team on him.
I would have already sort of expected to see that.
A different look for Denver. Splitters checked in for Denver. Moutier comes in for Freaks checked in for Atlanta. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably...
Splitter is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Moutier, and it's Harris in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
And the Nuggets making a change here. 12 seconds left in the game. Now here's Freak to tie it up. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up. Here's Fareed. didn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one, as we watch this one go now to overtime. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Allen Crabbe out there with Freak, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. 2 on the clock to take the lead. And it's Freak missing. And Denver has possession. Here's Barton. Here's Laverne. A 3-pointer off the mark. Freak with it. Horford with the screen on Chandler. From the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Great action here if you're just joining us, about 1 minute into OT. Atlanta's gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. And here's Freak. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Now Moutier. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value it. This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
Here's Barton. So we see Denver get the win here. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game.
He set his teammates up with a tune of 12 assists. He's got such great court vision, and tonight he was seeing the whole court very clearly.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
got to be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity!
just move her up. Oh yeah. Yes. 10 o'clock he puts up the notes. You nigga. Teague. Ooh, cold push. Okay, that's not. There's no force out. Okay. Be cool down for this man. That's a cool lie.
going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. What they saying, loot is back. Blame it on that. The hood call it looting. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow.
Head on a swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life.